Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is your girl Coach Carrie, and I know it's been a long time since I have literally posted anything on this channel, and it's not because I didn't want to, but a lot happened. So much occurred in the month of November, the middle of November, and so I did not get to do a lot of planning, or like I did planning, but I did it offline. I didn't do it on camera. I had a death in the family right before Thanksgiving, a couple days before Thanksgiving. I had to fly back home to my country, Barbados, to attend my uncle's funeral, work, gather with my family and so forth. And then right after that, came back. There was Thanksgiving. It was just a lot. Then it was Christmas, and I really lost all of my fluff for the month of December. However, I did do, like I said, I did do some offline planning. I shared a lot of it like on my TikTok, like pictures and stuff. I didn't really do a whole lot of any and everything in this book. Now I didn't do a currently page in this book yet, but I'm probably going to do that at another time. But now we are officially in 2025. At the time that I'm filming this, it is actually Tuesday, December. Hear me saying December. It is actually Tuesday, January 7th, and I am now getting to this planner. This is a planner that I purchased from Happy Planner when they had the sale. It was like the 18-month from July all the way down to actually December. This one is a very long one, so this is the whole month, half month, 18 month. So we're gonna kind of just plan. I'm not gonna do a whole lot of talking because I'm also still on the clock, the work clock. But I just wanted to kind of since I've been planning today, I did a lot of planning today. I have tons and tons of books over here on my left, and so I'm gonna just work through what I have. When I think of January, I always think of winter, because it is a really cold between January and February. Those are the really, really cold times. So I feel like even though, we did a lot of like the holiday haul, the holiday decor, I felt like this would be the perfect book to kind of use some of the stickers in this Live Love Posh Winter Elements in this January setup. Now for my January 2025, for the year of 2025, my word this year is thrive. And so everything that I'm working on, whether it be social, my social media footprint, my work, financial, all those things I want to thrive in. And so the goal this year is to really thrive in every aspect of my life and shift my mindset to think on a thriving level versus a survival level. And so I've done some of these stickers, but we're gonna go through here and check out some other things. And because it's winter, it's like these are the months between January and March. Till March, a lot of people are going skiing. They're doing a lot of those things. So we'll see if I want to use any of this in there, or do I want to just go ahead and just pick something. Now I've already used this somewhere else in another planner, and I can reuse it, some of it, but it's still giving Christmas vibes. So I think I'll just leave it alone, and maybe I can like pick through it just for like the snowflakes. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with the snowflakes. So let's just get my tools over here, my little thing to pick up the snowflakes. And I love paper as well, stickers as well as clear, but I find that I love the clear aesthetic a little bit more when it comes to my planners. So we're just gonna pick up things that we think that we want, because We want snowflakes. We're gonna just kind of play around. I don't have anything specifically planned, which is something that I love when it comes to planning, is that I don't have any specific looks in my head to do. I just like instantly know, like, oh, you know what, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to use, and then it just kind of comes to me as I go along. I think that's one of the things that I love so much about the way I plan. I don't feel the need to plan like how everyone else does, because it just, I can give you inspiration, I can show you like how I would do it, but I feel like once you get in the groove of like decorative planning and you learn like what your styles are and what you like, then you start to see a difference in how you plan and how you put together your spreads. I am a functional person, so I love a lot of structure. I am type A, and so because of that, I like a lot of structure. I like knowing that I can have list, I can have you know, just the basic little things that will help guide me throughout my day. And most of that is usually in my work planner, and then we'll talk about that a little bit later on in other videos, because I will be sharing, that'll be coming up soon. I will share the new work planner for this year. Of course, I'm still going to be utilizing the second half of the Erin Condren Daily Duo. I'm going to zoom in just a tad bit so you guys get some good looks here, and we're going to focus mostly on this side of the page, so let's kind of do that a lot. Like I said, Christmas is over, but I feel like January requires some winter looks, and this is perfect snowy look, and so we're gonna kind of just gladly put that over there, and then we'll see what else. We'll take some more snowflakes, because we want to get these snowflakes going, because here's the funny thing, in a couple of days, I believe on Friday where I'm at in Tennessee, we're getting some snow. We got some flurries yesterday. It didn't stick, of course. It wasn't anything that was like surrounding the area, so as soon as it came down, it kind of melted away and went on its own, you know, like did its own thing. So we love that. We don't worry about that. But I do love snow. I love the winter. I love snow. Then there was those days where I'm like, after a while, I'm like, okay, I can't be bothered with it anymore. I think I just like it when it's the first snowfall and how it looks and how pretty it just comes off. That's just the vibe that I get when it comes to the winter time, because I love the winter time. That's a little crooked, but I'm okay with that because I'm not looking for perfection. So we have that, and then we're gonna start getting our functional boxes, because you guys know, of course, I work, and I'm a work from home lady. So what I like to do in the planner, and we'll zoom out some more just so you get an overall guide. This year I plan to do a lot of things with the book. So I'm gonna pause. All right, sorry about that. I had to kind of pause, but this year I am on a mission, but I just want to kind of pause for a second, and then I will show you guys my Goodreads. So last year on Goodreads, I actually read 102 books for Goodreads. And so my goal this year on 2025 reading challenge is, I plan to read a little bit more than that, maybe 150. I don't know yet. I'm still determining what my year in books will look like. But so far, I've already read 2 books, and I'm on other books and going through a few more things. So what I've been doing is I did buy a reading journal, and it'll be new for me doing it on paper because I've never really done a reading journal. So this year it's going to be different. I will showcase that to you guys in the upcoming video so you guys get to see that. I did a little unboxing clip of that, and then you know, so the Book Babe sticker book, we're gonna actually use this here in the January planner because we want to make sure that we are documenting that we are reading books, and you know, we are our hobbies and the things that we are interested in. Like I said, I'm thriving this year, and so one of the goals is for me to just thrive in 2025. And so we're gonna grab this girl, and this is where the difference in colors come in. We're given cozy vibe, and I think that's where the coziness is going to play out. And I'm looking for a space where I don't require like stickers or functionality there in this area. So we're gonna put her there. And of course we can't forget the coffee mugs, you know, because we are coffee girls, and we're gonna put coffee. So I actually want to split this sticker in half like that. So I want to do a little slant like that. And I'm going to put that there. Then I'm also going to take this mug and I'm going to put it like right here. I hope you guys had a wonderful start to the new year. I hope you guys are doing really great, and there's a lot going on and things are going great for you guys. I hope that is, you know, something that is going great for you. And so we're 7 days into the new year, and it just sometimes feels like it's an extension of December. I find that happens a lot for people, and so it, you know, sometimes it could trigger, it can make you feel like you're still in like a state of euphoria because you're still coming out of that, you know, that role of being, you know, the holidays and all the changes that are going on. So sometimes it can be overwhelming. I know people think like, oh, at the beginning of the year we have to like instantly figure out what comes next and stuff like that, but you really do not have to do that. I don't think you should rush if you haven't figured out where you're at with yourself. Like, you don't have to focus on any of that. All you have to do is keep in mind that you can, you know, just take a breather. It's okay to take a little breather and not rush into things. And, you know, a lot of times we're like, oh yeah, let's rush into what's next. I got to change my life in the new year. The new year just started, so I need to change. I need to be something different. And in reality, you really don't need to be something different. You just need to be yourself. I think that's where a lot of people experience burnout. They quickly, right in the new year, they also, you know, think of things like if you are, you know, your goal is to like lose weight, or, you know, the New Year's resolution stuff, and you're just thinking about things and you're like, oh, well, I want to do this, I want to do that, and you feel like you're obligated to like rush into it. And then within the first 6 or 7 days of your the new year or the new month, you've lost the momentum and you're no longer, you know, feeling like, oh, I need to get involved in this specific act. I don't want to go to the gym. I don't want to go to this place. I don't want to go to that place. I did see a girl say she went to, well, that was a bummer. My card was full and I thought I had deleted all the crap off of it so that I could get more footage, but this card is a new card kind of old card, but it's empty, so we're gonna use it. But as I was saying, it's all about like pacing yourself. January just started, the new year just started, so there's no need to, you know, rush into anything that you're not ready to rush into. Take your time, plan. I find a lot of times what we don't find ourselves doing is we don't find ourselves brainstorming enough. And so as people, we need to stop and live in the moment and brainstorm and jot things down and make sure that we're like, you know, focusing and redirecting where our minds are going so that we don't fall short when we decide to do the execution. It's all a process. It's all a step system. It's not something that you can easily say, hey, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to rush right into it. There's that saying that fools rush in. And if you don't consider yourself a fool, you would want to take the time to prepare versus just constantly rushing in, and then nothing ever gets solved, nothing ever gets resolved, and you keep asking yourself year after year after year, why am I constantly repeating this cycle in my life? I'm saying that I want to change, I want to do better, I want to commit to something different, I want a better life, but if I don't prepare myself for that, then how do I, you know, execute that plan? So I think a lot of what I'm saying here is in the month of January, even though it's the start of a new month and a new goals and new reset and stuff like that, I feel like the journey that you have to take is also redirecting how you think, your thought process, how you change. Like like I said, you might say to yourself, oh, I want to lose weight. And that's your resolution every year. But in the back of your mind, you're like, well, the first thing you're saying to yourself is, oh, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to get a gym membership. You get a gym membership and then you don't go to the gym. But here's what you didn't do. What you didn't do is you didn't execute a plan in a different way. Like, for instance, this is the execution plan that you should look at. Losing weight is not only about physically being active, it's also about developing a new psychological process that allows you to keep the weight off. So instead of saying I'm gonna lose 20 pounds in 6 months, you say, hey, I'm gonna lose 2 pounds a week or 1.5 pounds a week. But in doing so, I need to understand what I'm putting in my body, what's causing me to gain the weight. I'm gonna keep a food diary. I'm going to be very logical about the steps that I'm taking. So yes, I am gonna go to the gym, but I'm not gonna go to the gym 5 days a week. I'm going to give myself time to do different activities. I may go to the gym twice a week, but the other days I go outside of my house in my neighborhood and walk for about 10 to 15 minutes a day. Get into a routine, build a routine, build that habit. Once you build that habit and you form that habit, then you can really look at yourself and say, you know what? In 3 months, when you look back and you weigh yourself in 3 months after your initial weigh-in, you see the difference because you've consistently changed. You've learned how to eat well. You've learned that it's all about mindset, how you feel. It's also about if you're sleeping well. Are you eliminating distractions out of your life? Are you eliminating stressors from your life? Work stress, like how are you handling work stress? Because all those play a factor into your weight gain and how you would lose weight. So if you could overall sit down and brainstorm every area of your life before you get to the gym, trust and believe by the time you get in the gym and have a routine, your mindset has been shifted so fast in a positive way that you are starting to feel better about yourself. Your weight is starting to balance out. Your hormones, if you're a woman, your hormones are starting to balance out because you're consistently changing things throughout your life, and so now you're feeling better. I remember years ago for myself is that when I was going to the gym, I found that I was sleeping better. I was sleeping a lot better. I would go after work, me and my coworker, we would just get together and we would go to the gym. We'd go to the gym maybe twice a week at the Planet Fitness, and then the other days of the week we would go to the trail, and on that trail we would walk for at least 6 miles. And let me tell you, the first time that I took a trip on that trail with her and her friend, I was breathing so damn hard and heavy that it just felt like I was dying. And they were in front of me and they didn't stop. They didn't wait for me. I told them they didn't have to, but I just kept going. And every time we met up, the more we met up, like, I started feeling so much energy. I started feeling so much refreshing feeling that I just kept getting better at it. My speed increased, the miles per hour increased. I got an Apple Watch. I started taking stock into how I was doing that stuff and losing the weight, because it was all about being on a different playing field, different mindset, different prospect of your life. And I really enjoyed that habit, and so I kept it up. So I say all that to say, January is not the month to rush and be like, I gotta do it all in this month. January to me is the brainstorming month, and I feel like a lot of us have to sit down, take a moment and brainstorm, because I'm guaranteeing you that a lot of you who are on this journey of rediscovery and change have not brainstormed at all in December or those latter months. So you don't really know specifically what it is that you're trying to do. Yeah, you jot some goals down, but I really think take this month, sit down, journal, reflect, redirect, and start to work on every aspect. Do the pros, the cons, listen to some podcasts, even check out my blog, where I do give tips and tricks and guides to how to navigate different spaces to thrive. And I just posted one today, so please check the description box below for the link to the blog channel, to the blog, and definitely check out some of the articles that I've written about change and mindset and shifting. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this little walkthrough, and I am going to be back. I'm not gonna like let 2025 pass me by where I'm not posting it consistently, because I definitely plan to do that a little bit more on this channel, because I'm committing. That is one of the things I promised myself that I'm going to do. I'm going to thrive in the social media content space. That is what I'm going to be doing. So I'm just gonna put one more here, and I'm actually gonna pick this up because I want to shift this a bit and make this a 2. So we're gonna put this like right there, and then we're gonna do this for that, and we're gonna take the coffee mug the hot chocolate mug, and we're actually gonna put it here on this 11th, because it's gonna be a really, really cold day here in Tennessee. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little quick tutorial of me doing this little planner walkthrough. This is January. This is what I have so far. I will add some more things behind the scenes, because I usually don't do after the pen, where I jot down the things that are important for these boxes. I just show you the decorative area of it, because this is what my channel is all about. It's about the decorative planet. So I will talk to you guys in the next one, and when we come back on the next video, I will decorate a spread for a week and show you, as well as decorate the currently page for January. Let's see what we want to do, and I'll give you some tips on how you can get this jotted down here as we go. So I will talk to you later. This one says, be brave enough to dream. And that is the January one. So bye, guys. Oh, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you want more of this content from your coach.